Imagine you closed a deal that you absolutely loved, only to realize the margins suck. The client, they're unreachable, or the tenants, the scope is a mess. Ouch. Look, we all adore the glimmer, the glaze. This deal is so perfect, you can't lose. It's like the Trojan horse that comes in. Let's talk about falling in love with a deal versus letting the numbers speak for themselves. Let me give you a little statistic here. Communication costs U.S. business $12,506 per employee per year. That's a lot of money, according to the expert market. The tension between emotional enthusiasm and cold hard logic, that's where the deals get warped. You meet somebody at a party, you're gushing, you're excited, all these things are stirring up inside of you. We're perfect together, you think, only later to find out you have wildly disparate, incompatible schedules, values, expectations, the way you think about things. The initial romance can be very enticing and blinding you. Or deal making as a dance itself, you lead, you follow, you read clues, you adjust. Rigidity kills the flow. When communication is poor, 70% of wasted time arises, according to SciTech Today. We're going to explore today in this video falling in love too early with the deal and letting clarity and trust steer the ship. We're going to give you some practical strategies of getting more of a clear lens to judge deals, not by emotion, but by structure and integrity, because having a framework of communication, trust, and expectation, setting that reduces the chaos and a path towards clarity, faster closings, and guess what? Fewer surprises. So here are 5 that work really well. The first one is anchor whatever you do with an objective and have it as a baseline. Set quantitative floors before you fall in love with the deal. Use the anchoring effect. The first numbers you bring anchor the rest of the negotiation, and emotion can't override that baseline unless it happens to be justified. So that's the first thing you should do. Second is communicate transparently, early and often. Over communicate expectations, deliverables, roles. Clear communication builds trust. Transparency avoids broken promises, hidden surprises, makes everybody a little bit more happy. Number 3, test your assumptions with many little experiments, pilots. Before you give full commitment, run a small test or a light version. Use the feedback to adjust, drop, or push forward. Like dating before marriage, see the real behavior under the stress. Set or deal break rules in advance. Know in advance what you will not tolerate. Non-responsiveness, scope creep, missing payments. If any red flag emerges, pause, walk away. Don't let emotional investment force you onward. This builds your confidence and credibility. Frame it as a co-creation, not a conquest. Use the language of we or our, success, shared vision that aligns incentives, builds trust, reduces adversarial tone. Trust is not optional. And here's a bonus one: under promise and over deliver. I know you've never heard that before, but it's classic. It rests on expectations and builds wow credibility. It also gives you margin for error, which we need in this day and age, and a space for surprises. So again, in recap, avoid falling in love too soon, anchor things with numbers, over communicate, pilot test things, set deal break rules, co-create the journey. And the final wisdom is communication is confidence. The clearer you are, the more peace of mind you're going to have, fewer delays, faster closings. Do me a favor, pick one deal you're working on right now, apply one of these steps right away, and just anchor in, set a red flag rule, see what shifts, and shoot me off a message. I'd love to hear what happens from you as a result of doing some of these small little incremental things that'll help you get your deals over the finish line.